Starting off our list at number 10, we have Bella Thorne. Back in February of 2016, Bella shared this photo of her on social media. As you can see, she's wearing a fur vest. She said in the caption that the fur vest was faux fur. It wasn't. Fans ended up finding out who made the jacket. It was a real fur jacket by Alice and Olivia. Bella's reps had to make a public statement about the fur jacket, saying that it was given to her after a photo shoot and she was told it was faux fur. But I mean, come on. You can always tell when it's real fur and when it's fake. Real fur is way more soft than fake fur, and I can even look at this photo and I know that that jacket is real fur. Anyways, Bella's rep said that now that she knows the jacket was real fur, she won't be wearing it. At number 9, we got Rita Ora. Back in October of 2014, Rita Ora tweeted, "Dropping my new song Monday if this gets 100,000 retweets." Awkward though, she had about 4 million followers at the time of this tweet, and the tweet only got around 10,000 retweets. And then the tweet was deleted. That's awkward. I feel like the 100,000 retweets was a bit of a stretch. But anyways, Rita Ora alleged that a hacker got control of her Twitter and was threatening to release new music she's worked really hard on, adding, "Nothing comes out until I'm ready." Most people didn't buy this little excuse. I mean, it's not exactly believable. What kind of hacker would tweet something like, "Dropping my new song Monday if this gets 100,000 retweets"? Nah girl, you were just bummed you didn't get 100,000 retweets. At number 8, we got Bow Wow. Who could forget that time when Bow Wow posted a photo of a private jet when he was actually in coach, like all the rest of us. Back in May of 2017, Bow Wow posted this photo of a private jet at DeKalb Peachtree Airport. His caption was basically talking about how he was traveling somewhere to promote growing up hip hop. The problem is, someone who follows little Bow Wow was on his real flight. His flight that he was in coach on. Here he is on his phone in coach, probably checking his Instagram likes. And this is the caption. So this guy Lil Bow Wow is on my flight to New York, but on Instagram he posted a picture of a private jet caption traveling to New York today. So it actually turns out that Bow Wow used a picture of a private jet he got from a simple Google search. This little white lie started the viral Bow Wow challenge. At number 7, we got Diddy. Diddy shared this photo of the August 2014 eclipse to his Instagram and captioned it #DiddyView. Well, actually it wasn't Diddy's view after all, because the photographer who took this image called Diddy out for stealing his photo, and he had the receipts to prove it. LA photographer Cole Younger had posted this exact image to his Instagram an entire 2 weeks before Diddy did. Oh, Diddy did that! Oh yes he did. He did. Honestly, as a photographer, there is nothing more annoying than someone who just like steals your work and doesn't credit you. Honestly, how hard is it? You just put a little tag and then you don't get called out on social media. Anyways. In at 6, we got Kylie Jenner. So remember when Kylie sent Twitter into a meltdown with this tweet? "Last night I had cereal with milk for the first time. Life changing." Yeah, it was a pretty funny tweet, not gonna lie, but also it was a lie. Bold-faced lie, Kylie! You had cereal with milk, you liar! Twitter users who'd been following Kylie for a while replied to Kylie's tweet with a screenshot of a post from April 2013 from Kylie Jenner's Instagram account that shows her eating cereal with milk. Okay. Caption reads, "He keeps me healthy." That cereal does look delicious though. I have to admit. I kinda want some of that right now. Shh, George. At number 5, we have Justin Bieber. Back in April of 2014, Justin posted this photo of him to Instagram with the caption, "New jet for Christmas and she's beautiful." He was inside the G4 jet. He posted a bunch of photos of him inside that jet, which would have cost somewhere around $60 million. That's a lot of money for a singer whose entire net worth is reportedly only around $200 million. Only $200 million, okay? It was only $200 million? According to news outlets though, this was a bold-faced lie. He didn't buy the jet, he just took a ride in the jet. Ugh. Poser. This isn't the only time Bieber did this as well. He posted with Birdman's Bugatti and a yacht that belonged to another Florida family. Both photos he shared he had misleading captions, making followers think he bought both the jet and the Bugatti. In at 4, we have Khloe Kardashian. During 2015 Thanksgiving, Khloe posted this photo of her Thanksgiving baking to Instagram. She said in the caption of the photo, "I am so proud of myself, LOL, can I say that? I filmed on a tripod in my kitchen, a lot of me baking and prepping for today, so I will have that up on my app soon. I love testing myself and seeing what I can accomplish and actually make successfully." Do you, Khloe? Now let's pray it tastes as good as it looks. I mean, that's a pretty darn impressive spread, no? You got pecan pie, you got pumpkin pie, you got monkey bread, you got laddie pie, dude, that looks profesh. Probably because it is profesh. In fact, baking work was done by master baker Jane Lockhart, who recognized her signature pies in the picture and was not pleased Chloe was taking credit for her work. A manager at her Sweet Lady Jane Bakery location in Encino, California, confirmed that Chloe bought the pies there. If that isn't enough proof for you, Lockhart's pumpkin pie is impossible to replicate. She uses a one-of-a-kind cookie cutter to make that maple leaf garnish on the top. So how did Khloe Kardashian respond to being exposed? With this tweet: "Petty mother I have real going on in my life. Try not to choke on my nuts. You're sucking them pretty hard." In at 3 we got Lele Pons. In a July 2018 post, you might remember it, Lele Pons announced that she donated her long hair to charity. In the photo, Lele had noticeably shorter hair and her friend is holding the cut off ponytail. While there's absolutely nothing wrong with donating your hair, there is something wrong with this scenario. A couple things actually. The ponytail Lele's friend is holding, if you look close enough, is actually a lump of extensions. It's not hair. It's not real hair. And also, the hair was colored. You can't donate hair that's been colored. Anyways, Lele actually admitted that she lied in a Twitter thread. She said she wanted to donate her hair, but she didn't know that color treated hair couldn't be donated. She did, however, intend to donate it when she got it cut, but I mean, you still lied about it, Lele. Lele's post is now deleted. And at 2 we got Taylor Swift. This one is quite memorable. Remember Kanye West's song Famous? The one where he said he made that famous? He was talking about Taylor Swift. Okay, so Taylor made a huge fuss about this on social media. I mean, reasonably so. If that's something that she didn't know about, then that's a pretty terrible thing to put in a song. But it turns out that Taylor knew about the song the whole time and Kim Kardashian had the receipts to prove it. Kim shared a Snapchat from a filmed phone call between Kanye and Taylor where Taylor can be heard saying, "I mean, go with whatever line you think is better." Apparently Kanye had asked her about the line, so she knew about it in advance. And at number 1 we have James Charles. James Charles went viral in 2017 for this photo that was supposedly his high school yearbook photo. Everyone loved it, he was so extra, I'm just into it, I'm into it. He said that he took his ring light into the studio with him to get the photos taken so his quote, highlight would be poppin'. But it turns out his highlight was not that poppin', it's photoshopped. There was no highlight in the original. The lie was exposed by Thomas Halbert. The funny thing is, this lie is pretty much the reason why James is famous. So maybe it pays to lie on social media. Let's roll right into number 10, Beyonce. Listen, Beyonce is pretty much the epitome of goddess and beauty and everything holy in this world, but even Beyonce does a wee bit of tweaking to her photos every now and again. A little bit. Just a little bit. Beyonce has been called out numerous times for face tuning her photos, most notably her thighs and her thigh gap. Here are a couple of examples. We know she's using editing apps because the lines in the photos are all like wonky. There's a wonky curtain, there's wonky stairs. These photos are quite old though, and if you've been keeping up with Beyonce's Instagram lately, the photos she posts are unretouched and show her real body, and I am here for it. At number 8 on our list we have Millie Bobby Brown. Back in the fall of 2019, Millie Bobby Brown posted a photo of her trying out her own vegan line of skincare products called Florence by Mills. At first glance, it looks like your typical video demo, typical kind of thing you see on YouTube or Instagram, but upon closer inspection it becomes obvious that Millie Bobby Brown was not using any of the products she was describing as she was using them. Essentially, she was miming the demo. For who knows what reason. She even still had a full face of makeup on at the end of that video. Listen, she was 15 at the time, maybe she just like wanted to pretend? I don't know. It is weird. Millie ended up having to apologize for this post because she got a ton of backlash. In an Instagram post she explained that she was replicating her personal process for that night and she thought that was okay. It wasn't okay, Millie. You lied. I'm telling man. And at 7 we got Soulja Boy. Back in July of 2014, Soulja Boy posted this photo to Instagram. Huge stacks of money. Or at least they look like huge stacks of money, worth 10 grand each. Soulja Boy isn't making as much money as he used to, so people assumed he was making money off of royalties. Like, I mean, where else did he get that money from? Until this commenter chimed in with, am I the only one that realizes those are white pieces of paper under the $100 bill on top? Look close. Yeah. So if you look really close, especially with the case of the one on the top, that for sure is a $100 bill with a stack of white paper underneath. That's just like $400. He's holding $400, which I wouldn't mind having like $400 in cash. I'll take it. Soulja Boy ended up deleting the post and later claimed the fake bills were for a music video and he knew they were props. Props to you. At number number 6, we got Kim Kardashian. This is one of the weirdest things she's ever done, I have to admit. Like, she's done a lot of really weird things. Like, I could do a top 10 list on top 10 weird things Kim Kardashian has done, but this is probably gonna be number 1. Would you want to see that? I don't know. Kim Kardashian posted this throwback photo to Instagram in July of 2015 with the caption, "North posted this while playing games on my phone. Not sure why or how she chose it, but I'm not complaining. LOL, I deleted it, so now I'm reposting it myself." Flashback Friday from 10 years ago. Okay, Kim. Everybody likes saving those bikini pics for times when our Insta feeds get stale, but you don't need to blame your need for instant gratification from your millions of followers on your toddler. There is no way that North could have chosen this photo from a camera roll and posted it to Kim's Instagram all by herself. North was 2 years old at the time. Such an odd lie, but anyways. Pretty obvious lie nonetheless. Halfway there now, at number 5 we have Britney Spears. I'm not sure what it is about celebrities lying about the food they've cooked, but it seems to be a bit of a thing. In January of 2016, Britney posted this photo to Instagram with the caption, "It's honestly too good to be true." What a perfect caption, because this photo literally was too good to be true. Britney took this photo from recipe100.com, and a fan noticed. When you're too lazy to cook, so you Google image search grilled Mexican corn. Maybe Britney did make her own batch of corn, but I also have tried making it myself and it is very messy. Like, it probably didn't turn out quite as picturesque as this photo. Side note, you should definitely try Mexican street corn, it's delicious. Like, I'm literally just, George is just like going off down here in my pants. George is my stomach. At number 4 on our list we have Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton famously claimed in November of 2017 that she invented the selfie. She shared 2 photos of her and Britney Spears. The post went viral and was liked hundreds of thousands of times, but it most certainly was not true. Maybe Paris was joking, but according to the New York Times, the first ever selfie was taken back in 1839 by Robert Cornelius. And this is it. That little blurry, pixelated, weird looking old guy, yeah, that's the first selfie ever. At number 3 on our list we have Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg, climate change activist, travels the world on trains and by boat to limit her environmental footprint. So she posted this tweet in December 2019 that said, "Traveling on overcrowded trains through Germany, and I'm finally on my way home." From this tweet and the accompanying photo that shows Greta sitting on the ground, Greta is kind of indirectly saying that she was not offered a seat on this train ride home. At first, the train company Deutsche Bahn apologized, but after they looked into the issue, they clapped back with this tweet. "Dear Greta, thank you for supporting us railroaders in the fight against climate change. We were happy that you traveled with us on Saturday in the ICE 74, which is a train that runs on 100% eco-friendly electricity. But it would have been even nicer had you reported how friendly and competently you were looked after by our team at your seat in first class." That's awkward. It's really awkward. And at 2 we have Post Malone. I'm a huge fan of Post Malone, so I was kind of sad to find out this, to be honest, but anyways. Back in an interview in 2017, Post Malone said this about Justin Bieber. "Bieber has gotten super religious lately, real culty. His church, Hillsong, is a total cult. He's already given them like $10 million. It's nice to support something you believe in, I guess, but people are spending so much money and God doesn't care that your church has an effing gold roof." It turns out this whole quote was a lie. Justin Bieber did get really religious, everybody knows that, but Carl Lentz, pastor of Hillsong Church, had this to say. "I do not know Post Malone and I have no idea why he would say such reckless things about our church, which he has never visited. Justin has not given our church $10 million and we do not have gold ceilings. We do not even own a church building." Why you gotta lie, Posty, huh? I trusted you. I trusted you, Post Malone. And at number 1 on our list we've got Oprah. Back in the early days of influencer marketing, when paid social media promotions were just beginning, in November 2012, Oprah tweeted about how much she loved the Microsoft Surface, which is the direct competition for Apple's iPad. Oprah is one of the most influential people on the planet. And she tweeted, "Gotta say, love that Surface. Have bought 12 already for Christmas gifts. Hashtag favorite things." This is clearly a paid promotional tweet. It doesn't say ad because back then people weren't required to disclose if something was a paid promotion like they have to now. The awkward thing is, Oprah used an Apple iPad to tweet this, and fans were quick to notice. Here's a response. At Oprah, "How much would Microsoft have to pay you to get you to post that tweet from a Surface instead of an iPad?" That is really awkward. Anyways, Oprah ended up deleting the tweet and the lie made national news. People laughed about it for a while. Not that big of a deal, but still pretty funny.
At number 10, Kris Jenner. The Kardashian/Jenner clan is very well known for their social media presence, and even more so for their photo editing. There have been so many instances of the Kar-Jenners getting caught with their Photoshop mistakes, whether it's giving themselves 2 thumbs, extra toes, warping walls, or making limbs disappear. One instance of photoshopping got Mama Kris Jenner caught lying on social media after she posted a photo of herself posing next to Chef Gordon Ramsay promoting a new book. Kris clearly is not a fan of wrinkles because she smoothed the hell out of this picture. It was already enough to get called out on because the photo was so heavily edited, but if you saw right past it, there was another original copy of the photo that was posted by Gordon Ramsay, and this one has no editing done to it. Kris was surely caught in her lie with that one, as Gordon's post really blew the doors off Kris's editing job. At number 9, Jake Paul. Jake Paul is all about his boxing career nowadays. He's getting really into the sport, racking up massive media attention for his rivalries with other athletes and his intimidation tactics he uses against them. I guess one of those tactics include posting pictures of his muscles to make himself look stronger and tougher to his opponents. Well, he tried this and fans caught on to his ruse because there was a bit of an editing mistake in the photo. You can see that Jake tried editing the size of his muscles, therefore lying to his fans and future boxing opponents, because if you look closely on the left side of his shoulder, you can see where the editor forgot to blend Jake's shoulder into the background. His skin instead looks translucent and you can see the stripes from the background right through him. I think that instead of intimidating anyone, he just gave them a good chuckle. Before I continue, I just want to ask you guys to consider leaving a like on this video if you're enjoying it so far, because it really helps us out a lot, so go ahead and smash that like button. At number 7, Lindsay Lohan. There have been so many celebrities and influencers posting about their workouts and waist training, and it almost seems as though they're all in competition with each other to get smallest waist and defined curves, as if that's something to strive for. Well, I'm guessing that she was trying to get ahead of the curve, get it? And make it seem as though her waist training was really paying off. Lindsay Lohan posted a mirror selfie to her Instagram, but fans quickly caught on to the fact that she was lying about her body in the photo. Fans pointed out that Lindsay had clearly altered her photo to make her waist look smaller because the stairs in the back of the photo were crazy warped. Unless she lives in an amusement park funhouse, I don't think those stairs are supposed to look that way. Now, I hate to be the person to point it out, but I still think it's important. These kinds of pictures showing off how tiny you can make your waist, whether by using Photoshop or not, can be really harmful to younger people because of these glorified body standards, so we really need to think about the kind of message we're sending with posts like these in the future. At number 6, Janelle Eason Evans. I'm sure that when celebrities and influencers post brand deals and talk about how much they love the product, they probably never used it. This seems to have been the case with Teen Mom 2 star Janelle Eason Evans. Janelle was caught lying to her followers about the diet drink Boom Bod. This product is essentially an appetite suppressing drink that boosts your metabolism and is supposed to help you lose weight. Well, in her sponsored Instagram post, Janelle posted 2 side-by-side photos that were supposed to show her fans her weight loss after trying Boom Bod. But it seems as though Janelle was not able to pull the wool over our eyes, and fans caught on to her lie. Turns out that the before and after pictures were taken on the same day. The 2 pictures were taken just minutes apart, and the only difference is that Janelle changed shirts and hiked her pants up a little to give her a flatter stomach. I do that all the time. No shade. Fans accused the reality star of doing this brand deal as a cash grab and accused her of lying to manipulate her fans. At number 5, Donald Trump. There has been a lot of drama surrounding the election this year between countless ballot recounts and Donald Trump taking to Twitter to talk about voter fraud and his election results, but this theme isn't anything new. In the 2016 election, Donald Trump was caught lying on Twitter after telling his followers that he had won the popular vote. The tweet read, quote, "In addition to winning the Electoral College in a landslide, I won the popular vote if you deduct the millions of people who voted illegally," end quote. In reality, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote, though she did end up losing the overall election. He also lied about millions of people voting illegally and was called out by news sources for this fake claim. It doesn't really seem like much has changed since then. At number 4, Nelly. I think a lot of us have lied about our age. We always see people lying about their age, wanting to seem younger or older than they really are, but only a select few of them get called out for it. Rapper Nelly was one of those people. In 2003, publication Teen People was looking to feature the rapper as one of their hottest stars under 25. At the time, time, Nelly's team told the publication that he was 22, therefore qualifying him to be in the piece, and Nelly took to social media to back up the story, confirming that he really was 22. Turns out though that he and his team lied big time. In reality, Nelly was actually 28 at the time. Obviously, they did this to help his career grow, but this was a serious stretch. They could have just said that he was 24, which would have still allowed him to qualify for the piece, and it would be a little closer to his actual age to make it a little bit more believable, but come on, 22? No one really knows how much being in this piece helped his career grow, but hopefully it was worth it because this lie is something that no one's gonna forget. At number 3, Corinne Olympios. Celebrities are well known for getting plastic surgery here and there, so finding out that someone in Hollywood has gotten some work done really isn't all that surprising anymore. So when fans ask about what procedures you've had done, there's no reason to lie. Turns out though that some celebs still want to make their fans believe that they are still au naturel, even when that isn't necessarily the case. This happened with Bachelor star Corinne Olympios after fans accused her of getting fillers when she said that she hadn't. In order to try and disprove these fans' theories, Corinne posted some no makeup selfies, but fans still went digging. The people over at Us Weekly thought that this could be a big scoop and went looking for some old pics of the reality star, and they found some. Images of Corinne's high school yearbook were published, and it showed that she was really lying about getting fillers. People also realized that her no makeup selfies didn't do much to prove whether or not she had gotten work done, so it really was just a handful of lies on Corinne's part. At number 2, Rebel Wilson. After an Australian tabloid exposed actress Rebel Wilson for having lied about her past, fans were shocked as the whole drama unfolded. In 2017, the publication told the readers that Rebel had lied about her age and name, saying that she was actually 36 at the time and not 29 as fans had previously believed. They also revealed that her name was not Rebel Wilson, but was in fact Melanie Elizabeth Bounds. When news of this broke, Rebel took to social media to reassure her fans that this was fake, saying once again that she was 29 years old and that her name was Rebel. The publication knew that she was lying to her fans, and so they found documents to prove that she was lying. Documents that included her real birth name and date revealed Rebel's lies to her fans and to Hollywood as well. In retaliation, Rebel sued the publication for defamation as she claimed that the tabloids revealing her true age cost her roles in Hollywood, therefore affecting her income because the industry is very ageist, especially towards women. She ended up winning the lawsuit, but people still know her as being a liar. At number 1, Shay Mitchell. Actress Shay Mitchell was caught lying to her fans while promoting a product for Biore skincare. Shay posted a series of Instagram stories showing off the brand's new makeup remover and did a demo of the product to show her fans its effectiveness. Well, the problem with this was that in the video she clearly did not use the product.
Even waterproof mascara, and leaves my skin feeling so fresh.
In the video, she pretended to wipe off her eye makeup with the remover and even goes so far as to show the camera that there was makeup on the cotton pad that she was using, but she didn't touch her eye with the thing. Fans immediately called her out for this and lying to her fans to profit off their engagement. I really don't see how she didn't notice how fake that looked until she got the backlash, to be honest. But that just goes to show the consequences of lying. You get dragged for it.